Okay, here are my notes and my 3 adult audience members. Now imagine you're the manager of a large company, so you have someone coming in for an interview. This person shows up with greasy hair that's all mumbled and jumbled and looks like they just woke out of bed. Most of us would not be very inclined to hire this person. This is because the way we look is often perceived by others and their first impression of us. According to SucceedSocially.org, putting more thought into your appearance is one of the easiest ways to improve your social prospects and the way people see you. It falls under the broader category of nonverbal communication. One specific type of our appearance that we need to focus on is our hair. The way our hair looks can often make or break someone's impression of us. It's important to learn why hair is so important, ways we can take care of it, and why we need to teach our children these healthy habits. First, we must discover why taking care of our hair is important. Hair is a way for us to express how we feel about ourselves. Like clothing, it is a way to show others our identity without actually speaking, like nonverbal communication. Hair can also give us a sense of control over our appearance. Although we may not be able to change our eyes, our nose, or even our body shape, we can often change our hair, which will make us feel better about the way we look. According to Rogelio, an author and hairstylist of 15 years, the ability to change our hair helps us control one aspect of our appearance, and which we would be unhappy with other aspects. Next, we must find ways that we can keep our hair healthy. First, you must discover your specific hair type so that you can discover the specific management style. For example, someone with thin hair would not want to use a lot of hairspray. Because they would need to use so much in order to make their hair hold, it would be absorbed by the hair and would only further damage it rather than actually help it. It is also important to avoid too much heat. Now by heat, I don't mean the heat coming from the sun or your air vents. 2 examples of heat would be a hairdryer and a straightener. This heat can dry out our hair, and like our skin, our hair needs to retain its moisture so that it is healthy and shiny. However, a lot of hairstyles nowadays require heat, such as hair straighteners and curling irons. Due to this, there are products such as argan oil, which will protect your hair against the harmful chemicals in the hair straightener and will help to absorb that natural moisture. It is also important that we do not overwash our hair. Generally, we should wash our hair about once every other day or once every 2 days. This will cause our hair to not dry out and become brittle from the soap we use. Although a lot of us still have grease on maybe the second day of not washing our hair, there are products such as dry shampoo, which we can spray on our scalp, which will not overdry the ends of our hair, but will still keep our hair looking healthy. It is important for us to teach these healthy hair habits to our children so that they may develop them for the future. As young children, we should teach them that there are other methods of controlling our hair that do not involve chemicals or heat. An example of a chemical would be when you go to the hair salon and get your hair dyed. Although a lot of us, like myself, like to dye our hair, it is important not to do this once a month or even every couple months, because our hair will need the time to recuperate and gain back its natural moisture. We must also teach children how to properly wash and care for their hair. Generally, we should scrub the scalp of our head rather than the ends when shampooing, especially if we have long hair. This will cause us to get the grease out of our hair without drying out the ends and causing them to split. We must also consider a child's activities when helping them take care of their hair. For example, if a child goes swimming, we do not want to let that chlorine sit in their hair for more than a couple hours, because this will really dry out the hair and it may take a lot more time to gain back that natural moisture. Instead, we should shampoo the chlorine out as soon as we can and then put conditioner in it so that it may regain its moisture without being over-dried. We must also teach children to keep their hair up and out of their face when playing. This will avoid them to get any unnatural oils and dirt in their hair that would only further make their hair look not so great. I will quickly show you an easy hairstyle to do for any little girl that will look nice but also help to keep it out of her hair while playing. You will first start out by splitting the hair into 2 halves. Then, on each half, you will place 3 even ponytails so that the hair is divided. Then, like I have done at the bottom right here, you want to crisscross the hair, and I will quickly show you how to do that. So you keep this ponytail in, and then you will take the other one out, and then just connect them together. Very simple. After you are done with this step, and you have crisscrossed all the sections, you will take the top of the hair and create a nice little bun. This will help to keep the child's hair out of their face all day, while also looking nice and polished. Like so. See? Like that. This is a hairstyle that is good for any little girl and can be used at any time of the day. Healthy hair care is important all over the world for a variety of reasons, so we must develop ways in which we can keep our hair healthy. We must also teach these ways to our children so that their hair doesn't look like this, dry and brittle, and instead looks like this, nice, shiny, and healthy. By doing this, we can ensure they will develop healthy habits for the future. It's important that we all learn to take care of our hair so that we will not miss out on an opportunity in the future just because of the way someone perceives the way we look. Thank you.